Grew up chasing sunsets beyond the city line, where the cracked roads met the wild dreams inside our mind. Every heartbeat loud, like thunder through the night, fighting shadows in the rear view, holding on tight. There were nights melting down to secrets in the cold, but your fire kept me warm when the story got old. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. Remember that time when silence said too much, lost in a crowd, searching for one true touch. Winds carry story only brave hearts can tell. Every fall made us stronger, no longer caught in that spell. Though the road was rough and the nights felt long, our voices found each other to sing a fearless song. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. Now the city lights fade behind the stories we've told, and the music swells like rivers bold. Hands entwined like branches reaching for the sun. Together as one, our anthem's just begun. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. So here we stand, voices ringing loud and clear. The past behind, the future near. With every note our spirits come alive. This is our anthem, and we're born to rise. And we're born to rise. I remember that old roadside diner where the neon hummed so low, sipping on black coffee as the rain began to flow. Your hand reached out across the table, fingers trembling like the wind. In that silent moment, our story was about to begin. The clouds would gather, sometimes tear apart, but we kept the fire burning deep in our hearts. Through the storm's way, I held on tight. In the darkest hours, you were my light. Every fallen tear, every battle scar, when pain was near. We found the strength to face every fear. Through the storm's wake, I held on tight. In the darkest hours, you were my light. Every fallen tear, every battle scar made us who we are, made us who we are. Now the sky is clearing, the world feels new. I see your face and I know we made it through. This melody's a promise, a song to keep, that hope and love can conquer even the deep. Through the storm's wake, I held on tight. In the darkest hours, you were my light. Every fallen tear, every battle scar made us who we are, made us who we are. So here we stand, unbroken and free, a testament to what love can be. I was caught beneath the weight of silent streets. Dreams flickered low like distant city lights. Hands clenched tight on the steering wheel of fate, chasing something I could almost touch, but never quite. Every step forward, the highway stretches out beneath a fading light. Memories burn like a restless fire in the night. Broken dreams in the rearview, but eyes fixed on the dawn. Every scar story where the weak ones couldn't carry on. With every mile I'm shedding chains I've worn too long, the restless heart that's singing its own fight song. Here I stand, rising from the flames, the past behind me, calling out my name. This road is rough, but I will never break, living free through every heartache. With every breath I'm chasing something true, no giving up, the fire's burning through. hands painting colors of a brand new hope. Lessons carved in stone, teaching me how to cope. Faded photographs remind me what I lost to find. But in this moment, courage is the only guide. With every step, the weight becomes my fuel, breaking down the walls built by every cruel rule. Here I stand, rising from the flames, the past behind me, calling out my name. This road is rough, but I will never break, living free through every heartache. With every breath, I'm chasing something true. No giving up, the fire's burning through. The guitar wails like the restless winds I've chased. Strings on the story of a dream not misplaced. It's not just survival, it's a life reclaimed. A symphony of passion, wild and untamed. Here I stand, rising from the flames, the past behind me, calling out my name. This road is rough, but I will never break, living free through every heartache. With every breath, I'm chasing something true. No giving up, the fire's burning through. So here beneath the wide and endless skies, I swear to live with fire in my eyes. I remember nights beneath the city lights, your words like fire in an empty room, broken strings on my old guitar. Every chord struck told me what I'd lose, but I held on tight even when it fell apart. Felt the silence scream loud inside my heart. When the music heals, it breaks down all the walls, lifts me up from where the darkest shadows crawl. In every note I find a way to keep on real. This song's more than sound, it's the pain and how it feels. We dance through storms caught in fleeting flames, the rhythm cracking open all our scars. Strings bending truth beneath our hands, songs that stitch the pieces back to stars. Even when hope felt like a distant drum, I heard the call pulling me back from numb. The music heals, it breaks down all the walls, lifts me up from where the We met beneath that neon sign, where streets were loud and dreams aligned. You laughed with a fire in your eyes. I chased the sparks on the city skies. Every step, every scar tells a story of who we are, built from flames we couldn't hide. Now we're standing side by side. These are the fires we built, from broken nights and roads we've told. With every heartbeat a story felt. In the ashes our dreams still melt. Hold on tight through the restless winds. Love's a battle where no one wins, but I'll fight through the pain and guilt for all the fires we built. Remember nights we drove too fast, every mile a shadow cast. Walls came down and tears fell free, but you were the song inside of me. Every scar a line we trace, on maps of time and love's embrace. Though the wounds reveal the fight, they color ways we find our light. These are the fires we built, from broken nights and roads we've told. With every heartbeat a story felt. In the ashes our dreams still melt. Hold on tight through the restless winds. Love's a battle where no one wins, but I'll fight through the pain and guilt for all the fires we build. When silence falls like pouring rain, I hear your voice break through the pain. Not just a memory, but a flame that burns away the doubt and These are the fires we built, from broken nights and roads we've tilled. With every heartbeat a story felt. In the ashes our dreams still melt. Hold on tight through the restless winds. Love's a battle where no one wins, but I'll fight through the pain and guilt for all the fires we No matter where the road will lead, it's in the flames we find we bleed. The fires burn, the fires kill, but in the end they're ours to will. Woke up to the weight of another mile, heavy heart dragging, caught in the trap. Coffee's cold on the kitchen table. Life writing stories I'm barely able to label. But in this room filled with cracks and noise, I find a spark, a flicker of a voice. These walls we break, the nights we fight. Hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. City streets humming, rain painting streaks, feet tracing steps where pain often speaks. I carry doubts like worn out shoes, but every stumble writes a truth I choose so well. So when the silence presses too hard, nights we fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. So here we are, unbowed alive. In every fall we still survive. Walls fall down and so do fears. We're moving forward through the years. City lights flicker, pouring through the rain. Every step a story, every scar remains. You held on to silence when the world was loud. Built a fortress gentle, standing tall and proud. And through the fights and failures, the nights worn thin, your heart kept beating where the dreams began. Lift your eyes up high, break the chains that bind, feel the fire inside, leave the past behind. With every breath you take, you'll find your way. Rise beyond the storm, greet a brand new day. The roads were never easy, sometimes hard to bear, but courage burns steady, like a whispered prayer. In the silence of the struggle, strength is born sure. Hope is not forgotten when you keep the cure. Every fall a lesson, every tear a guide. The battle makes you stronger on the rising tide. Lift your eyes up high, break the chains that bind, feel the fire inside, leave the past behind. With every breath you take, you'll find your way. Rise beyond the storm, greet a brand new day. No fear will hold you back, no doubt can stay. Light is calling softly, leading all the way. Stand tall, hold fast, the horizon's near. Love's the anthem rising, loud and clear. Lift your eyes up high, break the chains that bind, feel the fire inside, leave the past behind. With every breath you take, you'll find your way. Rise beyond the storm, greet a brand new day. Your soul will soar in dreams and freedom, live forevermore. I remember those cold mornings skies heavy with doubt, the weight of silent battles no one ever talked about. But beneath my tired hands, a spark began to glow. A quiet strength within me started learning how to grow. Every scar, every fall built the ground where I stand tall. Broken chains, fading walls, ready now to give my all. With wings unfolding, I rise beyond the fear. Through the storm and the silence, your voice draws me near. Love's the fire burning, lighting up my way. In this dance of courage I find my light today. The road was never easy, lined with doubts and tears, but the heart keeps on beating, even through the darkest years. Dreams whispered in the wind, bold and wild yet so true. I chased the horizon where the sky turns brand new. Every scar, every fall built the ground where I stand tall. Broken chains, fading walls, ready now to give my all. With wings unfolding, I rise beyond the fear. Through the storm and the silence, your voice draws me near. Love's the fire burning, lighting up my way. In this dance of courage I find my light today. When nights grew colder and hope seemed far away, I found comfort in the promise of a brighter day. No mountain too high, no valley too deep. In the heart of the struggle, our dreams we keep. With wings unfolding, I rise beyond the fear. Through the storm and the silence, your voice draws me near. Love's the fire burning, lighting up my way. In this dance of courage I find my light today. Becoming me. On a quiet street where the pavement's cracked, you left your notes in a worn-out backpack. The city hums with secrets untold, and your worn boots keep chasing gold. Every stumble's carved a story on your skin, fighting storms that never seem to end. Keep climbing higher through the cold and rain. Let the fire inside burn away the pain. Though the nights are long and the road unclear, when your dreams were flames flickering in the rain. But you held tight to that stubborn light, turning scars into stars shining bright. Every scar's a chapter in your tale to tell. A roaring heart that's risen when it fell. Keep climbing higher through the cold and rain. Let the fire inside burn away the pain, though the nights are long and the road unclear. Your voice breaks through, strong and sincere. Strings swell like thunder in a midnight sky. Piano notes like footsteps passing by. You're not alone in this endless fight. The music carries you till the morning light. Keep climbing higher through the cold and rain. Let the fire inside burn away the pain, though the nights are long and the road unclear. Your voice breaks through, strong and sincere. So take that step, don't look behind. In every note, your soul you'll find. Keep climbing higher, the summit's near. Your anthem's loud for all to hear. We started out on fire, with dreams too big to hold. Chased the fading city lights, where stories all unfold. Your hand in mine felt steady through nights that wouldn't end. Time's a quiet stranger, shifting tides without a friend. I see the miles behind us, carved deep into our skin. Scars that tell the battle's fought, where no one's claimed the win. On these burning roads we're walking, with hearts laid on the line. Every step a flame igniting, burning through the flood in time. Hold on tight, don't let it go. The fire's not just pain, in the cracks of heartbreak story, strength and hope remain. Silver linings frayed and torn, like rust upon the steel. But in the wreckage of our fears, something real we still can feel. Your voice a steady thunder, breaking down the walls I've made. A melody of courage cheer, a promise kept. We're never quite alone. On these burning roads we're walking, with hearts laid on the line. Every step a flame igniting, burning through the flood in time. Hold on tight, don't let it go. The fire's not just pain. In the cracks of heartbreak story, strength and hope remain. Let the guitar cry its truth over bass and beating drums. Piano paints the darkest night, string pads hum where hope comes from. In the wreckage find the beauty, in the tears of brighter dawn. We are warriors of feeling and the battle's never gone. On these burning roads we're walking, with hearts laid on the line. Every step a flame igniting, burning through the flood in time. Hold on tight, don't let it go. The fire's not just pain. In the cracks of heartbreak story, strength and hope remain. So here's to every soul who's fallen, rose to walk once more. These burning roads are ours forever, leading to what we're fighting for. I've walked through streets that forgot my name, caught in the rain where the fear would flame. Each step away, but I kept the pace. A restless heart in a quiet place. But every bruise holds a story told in broken lines and hopes grown bold. I'm rising through the fire, burning the pain away, holding on to something real to face another day when the world feels cold and dreams seem far. I find my strength in all the scars. The nights were long with no clear sign, broken clocks and spilled red wine. But in the silence of my fight, I found a spark, a little light. And every fall taught me how to stand, reaching out with trembling hands. I'm rising through the fire, burning the pain away, holding on to something real to face another day when the world feels cold and dreams seem far. I find my strength in all the scars. No sweeter victory than breaking free from chains unseen. The past decree, the road is rough, but my soul's alive. In every tear I find the drive. I'm rising through the fire, burning the pain away, holding on to something real to face another day when the world feels cold woke up to the rain pouring down the window pane. Coffee's cold and the silence drives me insane. Try to call you, but your line just fades away. Guess some nights are harder than they say. I'm holding on to pieces of a loved one's bright, fading photographs in the pale morning light. But there's a fire inside that won't burn out tonight. I'm learning how to stand back up and fight. So hold on through the fire, even when it's dark. Feel the heat of your heart, lighting up the spark. Every scar tells a story, every fall makes us higher. We're strong, we're alive. Hold on through the fire. Streetlights flicker like memories in my mind. I walk these empty blocks, leaving doubt behind. Your laughter rings in alleys where we once dreamed, but dreams don't always stay as they seem. I'm clutching on to hope like a lifeline thrown in the vastness of the night. I'm not alone. With every step the past is finally overthrown. A heart reborn, a courage grown. So hold on through the fire, even when it's dark. Feel the heat of your heart, lighting up the spark. Every scar tells a story, every fall makes us higher. We're strong, we're alive. Hold on through the fire. The road winds long, but it's leading me back to light. Truth in every chord, finding strength to fight. With every tear comes a new kind of grace. I'm moving forward, no time to waste. So hold on through the fire, even when it's dark. Feel the heat of your heart, lighting up the spark. Every scar tells a story, every fall makes us higher. We're strong, we're alive. Hold on through the fire. Hold on through the fire tonight. Dawn is waiting just beyond the fire. Remember nights beneath the streetlight glow. We carved our names on the old oak tree stone. The city hummed and dreams burned in your eyes. Through every fall, we learned how to footsteps echo on the empty avenue. We chase the dawn beneath the fading blue. Broken roads and promises made in haste. Still every moment with you can be erased. And when the night seems cold and long, your heart beats still the loudest song. These fires we built keep burning strong. Through every heartbreak we find where we belong. The scars and tears, they tell our tale. In your arms I've never felt so real. No map to guide us, just the stars above. Lost and found within this wild kind of love. Hands held tight against the raging tide. We're standing tall with nothing left to hide. These fires we built keep burning strong. Through every heartbreak we find where we belong. The scars and tears, they tell our tale. In your arms I've never felt so real. Fires we've built forever bright. You and me lighting up the night. Down the cracked and worn out road, feet dragging through the endless load. Every scar tells a story told of fights inside the quiet cold, but in the silence there's a spark, a flicker burning through the dark. Hold on tight, don't fall apart. A stronger soul is in the heart. And I will rise again through the rain and pain, like a fire breaking through the pouring rain. Love keeps calling out my name, pulling me up, lifting the chains. With every battle that I face, I find the new strength to embrace. I will rise again. Windows crack but light spills in. Worn hands trace where it begins. Memory sharp but somehow thin. The fight for love, where I win. Though the nights can stretch so long, this heart remains forever strong. In broken chords, a hopeful song. Guide me back where I belong. And I will rise again through the rain and pain, like a fire breaking through the pouring rain. to the sun. I will rise again through the rain and pain, like a fire breaking through